evening, everybody. My name is Karmistha Sthapit and I study in grade 8B, GEM Stabakhel, Nepal. And today I'll be showing you all how to make yomari, a delicacy in the Newari community of Nepal. The yomari consists of an outer layer made by rice flour and inner stuffing, which can be a sweet substance, chaku, molasses, or even kuab. Yomari, it plays an important role in the Newari community and is also a key factor of the yomari puni. Yomari consists of the words in the Newari Bhasha, which is yaw, which means for to like, and mari, a delicacy. So it is literally a delicacy which is very popular. A yomari is made by a Newari community in the even birthdays until a child turns 12. So today I am here to show you all how to make a yomari with the help of my nanny who has helped me to make a very good yomari. For the filling preparation, I have broken the chaku or molasses into tiny bits, and now we'll go to the gas to melt it. Now we will heat the milk in the pan. Now that the milk is heated, now we'll keep the molasses inside the pan for it to melt. Melting on the gas, we have to make sure that we keep on stirring it so that it doesn't burn. And at the current moment, my nan is helping me to stir the molasses. So as the molasses is melting, now I'm going to take my grated coconut and roasted sesame seeds to the gas. As you can see that the molasses has now melted, and we can keep the coconut and the sesame seeds into the chaku. I am dividing the coconut also into two parts, so this remaining is for the kua and also the sesame seeds. Now we have to keep on stirring till it is completely melted in the chaku. As you can see here that the molasses is already ready for the filling, and to do the same with the kua, we have to add the sesame seeds and the coconut, and also in addition the sugar. And I have already prepared the filling, and it looks like this at the end. So after our fillings are ready, we have to start making the dough for the yomari. For that, I have here separated 500 grams of rice flour, which we have kept in a bowl, and I also have water, which is about 1.5 cup, which is very hot, as if we use lukewarm water, then the dough has many chances of falling apart. And slowly and gradually we have to add the hot water, just little at a time. So I have started mixing it. So we have to add water again. This process should continue until the water finishes, and the dough should take a few minutes to be ready, as it requires kneading, which should be done by hand. As you can see that this dough is almost ready, so we have to punch it and keep on pressing to it. We can use both of our hands, but we should be sure to wash our hands thoroughly before doing this. You can see that the dough is soft, but it should not be runny. You can see now that the dough is ready, and we must be sure to cover this dough with muslin cloth, as it prevents the dough from drying. If you don't do so, then there are chances that the dough might be dry. Now after we have finished making the dough, we are now starting to make the yomari shapes, and we should be sure to put some oils in our hands. Here I have got some vegetable oil, so I can oil my hands to make the shapes of yomari. Firstly, to make the shapes of yomari, we should take some dough in our hands, and the size of the dough depends on how much big of a yomari you want to make. We should make a round shape with the dough. And we have to make a pointed end at one side of the dough, which looks like this. Now we can go and put our index finger and press the dough slightly at the center so we can make a cavity in the yomari. We should keep on pressing it like this. And after we can see a hole or cavity that is in the yomari, we can keep our favorite fillings. We should make sure that the fillings is only filled halfway. And right now I'm going to keep some chaku in the yomari. I filled the yomari halfway through, and we can close it. And to close it, we should keep our left hand on the top of the yomari and the right hand on the bottom, and we should rotate it in a circular motion to close it. As you can see, the top part of the yomari is slowly closing as I continue the circular movement, and some dough is remaining at the top. So the top dough we can design in any way, and it is usually done so to differentiate between a chaku's yomari and a kuwa's yomari. So I'm going to just make it into like two horns. And so our yomari is done. As you can see now that the yomaris are ready, and these three are made by me, and these two, which look so good and perfect, are made by my nanny. And as you can see that these are how a normal yomari should look like. And so now that we have brought the yomaris to the gas, we can see that the water is already starting to boil, which I kept in the steamer. Now we have to keep the sunflower oil in the momo steamer and spread it evenly so that the yomari doesn't stick to it. After the pan is nicely oiled, then we can keep the yomaris in the pan, which I'm doing right now. We should not let them touch each other, and now I'll check on the water. As we can see, the water is starting to boil. We can keep the steamer in the water. You can see that the steam is coming from the water. We can close it, and the yomaris will be ready in about 10 to 15 minutes depending upon the size of the yomari and how many yomaris you have kept in it. So now the 15 minutes are up, and I just turned off the gas. As you can see that there is a shiny layer on the yomari, and I'm going to take it out in a plate. As you can see, the oil worked and the yomaris are not sticking to the pan. As you can see, the yomaris are ready, and I have just served it in a plate. I just want to say that the pointed tip of the yomari, which is a pear shape, it is of chaku, and the pointed two horns is of kuwa. And I would like to show you all by breaking one. While doing this, we have to be very careful, and it is very hot. And we can see the chaku inside the yomari. And now I'm going to break one of kuwa and also show you. This is what it looks like. So, and last, I would like to say thank you to my family members, including my dad who has helped me filming this video, and my mother who has supported me constantly and also provided me with the stuffs. I'd also like to thank my sister who has helped me by being quiet all these long times, and I would lastly like to thank the most important person who has helped me make this project a success, my nanny. And I would like to ask you all to like my video and subscribe to the channel Cooking Class with 8B. Namaste everybody.